Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Right, start of a new week, we are back to the top of the workshop looking at the top performing map of the moment, and it's this one. It's a green and pleasant land, which as many regulars will know is my favourite sort of map. That's because I live in a green and pleasant land. And kind of to rub it in my face, the words green and pleasant land also lead the description on the workshop, so I don't know if we're angling for points here. Now if I was to get a shout out as well, that's probably bonus points, yeah? Is that how it works? Is this how it works? It might be. I might be in the mood for bonus points. I have had the worst week. Stressed, I'm exhausted, and again I've been the victim of crime. All of these things thrown in together don't make for a good week. There again is your BonBonBingo card to cheer things up, and of course cheer me up with a little hit of the like button. That's right, clicking that like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. Thank you for your support. Today's map is Pike's Bounty by dolomitedave. dolomitedave is back with Pike's Bounty. Interesting story about the name, which is actually covered in the comments, which is nice. Not the comments here, the comments on the workshop. Start square, very playable, no complaints with that at all. Terrain heights, very flat apart from the hilly bits, because that's how every map works. Only there's fewer hilly bits. Resources look so pretty. It's so pretty and very playable as well. And if you have Sunset Harbour and you want to do some fishing, we've got basically a mix of most of the stuff. It's quite an interesting fishing map. All credit there. Off to the workshop. What do we need? Well, DLC today. Yes, it's a mass transit map. You will need mass transit for this one. We have a nicely written description, which again, Pike's Bounty, nice blob of green and pleasant land, so at the top. And oh look, there's a shout out to me at the bottom. Yeah, no, it doesn't buy you an extra star. It doesn't. But it's nice to see. Thank you so much. Off to the one-click collection. We've got the one-click collection, which includes a generic temperate theme and intersection marking tool, which we'll check out today as well. A few things to subscribe to. No controller, Pike's Bounty theme mix, and the Fiore LUT. That's the one. Down to ground level. Now, if you're looking for a map which doesn't really have anything wrong, well, you're looking at it. If you're looking for a map which is fairly easy and fun to play on, you're looking at it. If you're looking for a map that doesn't have too many things to subscribe to, you're looking at it. You have all of those things going on. It's a map that looks pretty nice as well. There's nothing to moan about. It's quite pretty without being gloriously clever, or actually, speaking of clever, it doesn't even try to be clever. It just does things just about right. And just about right is about the least we would really want from an ideal map. Because we have the pass mark. Yeah, if a map gets 3 stars across the board, it's a pass mark. It's playable, it's fine. There's nothing wrong. But what if it goes to just above that level? Yeah, without being gloriously glorious, it's just really good. Well, that's what we have. Round the boot, around the boot, there's a round the boot there. Let's have a little look at the first intersection markings. Now these ones are solid filled, but just look at the way it all, the lane management, the way it's all worked, the lane handling, everything there is exactly as I would expect it to be. Really liking that. That is nice intersection marking tool work and nice no controller work as well. And we've got a nice elevated, oh, now this is clever. Okay. This, without even trying, is probably my favourite part of the entire map. Look at the pillar placement on the bridge here, either side allowing passageway right through the middle of the river there. Okay, not saying there's shipping through there, but the pillars leading up to it on either side are equidistant. So that didn't happen by chance. That did not happen by chance. A lot of work and a lot of thought went into that to make that actually perfect. And yeah, it's simple. It's a little oversight if we just skim over it. And again, nice shapes of the old triangles going on there, the field triangles. Solid fills again on those roundabouts. There will be chevrons coming, and those of you looking for perfect chevrons, well, I think you're going to be happy today. In fact, I know you're going to be happy today, because there's really nothing wrong. It's a map with nothing wrong on it. For me, the only problem, it's not even a problem, is it doesn't sing. It doesn't sing, and it doesn't scream saying, you've got to play me because of this one spectacular reason. It doesn't do that. It's just a green and pleasant land. Another nice intersection, another roundabout there. Again, good marking tool there. And there's your start square down that route there. Yep, that looks very playable and pleasingly playable as well. Here's the big intersection. We're going to switch to chevrons now. Away from roundabouts, we're going on to chevrons. And look at the angle of these chevrons going in exactly the right direction. Also, how about the line width? Line width is pretty much on point, given the limitations of the mod. It allows perfection there. So we've got the right colour. The colours match. We've got the chevrons pointing in the right direction. Over here, there you go. Traffic coming this way. Chevrons are pointing towards us. And then if we go up this highway towards that one, the chevrons are pointing towards us. Again, that's good work. That is very nice work indeed, and it's going to please a few people that are very finicky about these things. I certainly wasn't. I was educated by the comments. Thank you so much, comments, for pointing out things that sometimes things aren't blatantly obvious when you see something for the first time, and then somebody else goes, oh yeah, BonBonB. But you do realise that trains that can't go on a 45-degree angle, and you go, oh, on an angle, on a gradient, you go, oh, I never actually considered that. Sometimes your comments do actually guide the show, and yes, you know who you were. I say that because I'm so exhausted. I can't remember my own name. I'm somebody B, and anyway, yes, no, I've had the worst week. I knew it was going to be a hard week. I was busy with stock, doing a lot of work. It was my busy week this week, and it was going to leave me exhausted anyway. Rail's fine, by the way. No encroaching things on the line, no catenary chaos, no stupid gradients, and a fairly sensible route. So we'll just follow it so that you can get a lay of the land and have a look at the aesthetics as well. But yeah, so all of that, and I was just about fine, and then 10 p.m. Yesterday, as I look at things at the time of recording this, I mean, I wasn't even close to going to bed. I was even toying with running around to the local mini supermarket to buy some bread, I think some eggs or something like that. I don't know, whatever. I'll do some food shopping, a little bit of top-up shopping, which is only a few doors down from me, so I can get there. I can get back in under 2 minutes if there's nobody at the checkout. The door was on the latch. Well, not on the latch. It was closed. The latch was keeping it closed, but I hadn't deadbolted it. I hadn't secured myself in for the evening. And yes, some hoodlum decided to try and break in. Managed to partially break the door. I have managed to repair it, so I am now secure. But yes, basically at 10 p.m. buckled my front door by trying to lever the whole thing open. In order to break into what is effectively a commercial property, but one with residential over it. So there is a guard dog. That is me. Oh, sorry, I'm not barking again. That didn't work quite. So yes, that was so add that into everything else, meaning that I was awake for half the night, and I'm just exhausted. Oh man, I can't wait to get out of this game and just to consider sit in a dark room making YouTube videos for a living. That would be absolutely bleeding lovely. So head on over to Patreon, support the channel, please. Thank you very much. $1 a month is all it costs to get yourself a vote and a name in the comments. The scrolling credits. That's it. The credits at the end of the show. By the way, they've been updated now. Yes, I had time to do that as well. Whew. Okay, we've done the rail journey from side to side. Let's take an intermission, come back and check for the shipping, because there is good shipping today.
Are you having trouble keeping roundabouts around when you connect other roads? Do you wonder how on earth do other people manage this? Then you need BonBonB's Guide to Perfect Roundabouts. Click the information button now.
And so back down to the shipping routes at Pike's Bounty by Dolomite Dave, and a perfectly lovely shipping route. Now, oh yeah, I was going to mention something about the name of the map while we're looking at this. So it doesn't actually link all the way across, so you won't get ships unless you actually connect to harbour. That's fair enough. Yes, the Pike's Bounty Pikes, we have a lot of hills, especially in the north, which are all called Pikes. In fact, the tallest mountain, you call it a mountain, in England is Scaffold Pike, which is a pike. You know, they're all called Pike. Anyway, heading off towards the edge of the map here. Again, nicely done. Nothing connects across the map, so ships will only appear if you have a harbour. Waterflow. Waterflow. That's it. Words are coming out right now. BonBon, slightly awake. Not too much strength in the river, but Start Square is all the way around this edge here. And you've got a very strong source here to be able to pump and draw into. So if you need that for your base game style play, you've got that too. Bounty, I do believe, is a play on the word county, and then just it's a bit of fun, isn't it, to play about with words and come up with something a little bit different, and I like it. Pike's Bounty, solid name. Loving the shapes of the fields. They are just alluded to via these like dotted hedges. They are dotted hedges. They're not overly done. It keeps the tree count down. And it's quite pleasing. And the shapes are very believable as well. Certainly from a UK viewpoint. And little copses filled in around there again. Just to make some shapes. Just to break things up a little bit. And maybe even to help shape your city a little bit. As you'll know, I'm a big fan of a natural looking, believable, pretty river. And what we have here, a natural, pretty looking, nice rivers. You know, these are lovely. These are lovely. The depth is quite shallow in places, which allows for a little green coming through the underside, which makes the thing just feel a little bit like mossy and, yeah, totally believable. And plenty of rock work along there as well, just for detailing effects. And tree placement along the edges, also totally believable. We have some slightly different rivers. That's the other thing. Have some slightly different rivers over here, where we have our resident hill, and some little waterfall type effects like there, and a little pool at the top, and then it carries on up into the hills. And this is just again very nice work indeed. Really like it. Very pleasing. And then over here we've got two rivers which will come down and merge there. Tiny little grumble. The worst thing on the entire map is probably this little bit here. I'd like to see that just chiseled down a little bit more to allow for a little bit more depth there. If that's the worst thing on the entire map, it's not a bad map. I think we can agree on that, yeah? Can we? Can we agree on something for once? Can we? Can we agree it's Monday? The answer is going to be no, because a few of you won't be watching, or many of you won't be watching on the day of release. So then it's a 1 in 7 chance that it is Monday. If you're watching this in the future, is it Monday? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. What day is it? Stick it in the comments. What day is it today? I want to know what day you're watching this on. There's your Essential Lighthouse. Ah, the Essential Lighthouse. A few of you are going to need that for your bingo. A few of you will. And if you come over here, let's have a little look at some extra little detailing bits. Elevated dirt track there, quite, again, pleasing. There is actually some... here's one for your bingo cards. Get your bingo cards ready, guys, because some of you are going to have everybody's favourite factory. Yes, Dolomite Dave has popped down the factory with a whole bunch of... You sure this isn't Planky 85's map? Planky 85's map. Maybe you've been working together. There's more than 85 planks there, I would imagine. It's very planky. Thanks, Planky. And then we've got a little deserted village over here. There are one or two little... These are all the little feature areas. Again, nothing to write home about. Nice sized garden, though. Again, very believable for an English country house to have something about that sort of size. If you've got the money. If you've got the money. Right, back down, heading towards the Start Square next. Another nice little intersection here, which leads roughly towards the Start Square. Start Square, we have an asset of the day, and this week, because there's been so many of the same type really trending on the workshop at the moment, it's going to be Botany Week. Botany Week on assets. And today's asset of the day is Bluebells by wvnl, or wvnl. Could be Wivnal. I know there's a place called Wivnal Green somewhere. Okay, there are some vowels in Wivnal Green. But yes, these are the flowers. I'll tell you what, if you don't know what bluebells are, they are native to, covered in the description, native to Western Europe, and very, very lots of them in the UK. But they only bloom for a few days. So when the bluebells are out, people go up to the woods and they take photos and stuff. You see lots of photos of bluebells. There's even a railway named after bluebells, not a million miles from where I live. So there we are. Factoids, because factoids. Turkeys, the birds, often look up at the sky during a rainstorm. Unfortunately, many of them will drown as a result. Bird brains, of course, bird brains. Love them. Love turkey as well, tasty. Bluebells by wvnl. Sorry, any vegans out there? It's Botany Week. We're trying to balance the vegan with the botany. Of course, that's what we're doing. Of course, that's what we're doing. Oh, what do you think of today's map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Please vote. Not enough people vote. Get some more votes. Don't be lazy. Oh, harbour, pre-cut harbour as well. I didn't show you the pre-cut harbour. Serbia. Yes, click the link in the description, or in the top, or the little I button in the top right corner of your screen. Take you to the voting page where you can vote for free with a Facebook, Apple, Gmail. That's the other one. And what's the other one? Patreon. That's the one. I've lost track. I give up with it all. I give up with it all. I say up because that's how they say up where they have pikes, because it's up north, you know. Oh yeah. What do I think of today's map? I'm so tired. So tired. Aesthetically, I like it. I like it a lot. It works for me. Does it wow me with just pure beauty? No. But I like it enough to go just slightly above middle 4. We'll go with that. Detailing is, first of all, there's nothing really wrong with it. Does it wow me? Have we gone to the next level in any point? Well, with an intersection marking tool, I would say to a degree, yes. But beyond that, there's enough. I go middle-low 4. Still 4 stars. Gameplay feels pretty playable to me. Does it really scream at you to say you have to play me? No. But I think if you play this, you're going to have a very nice game indeed. So, again, I'm going to go 4 stars right down the middle. 4 stars. 4 and a 4 and a 4, which usually means a seal of approval. But today, I'm going to give... Oh, okay, right. I'm going to give the seal of approval because I'm just too tired to make an argument against it. It's perfectly playable. You'll have a perfectly good game. Why would I not approve of it? I don't know. Anyway, there you go. As it's August, I've decided to opt with Augustus Caesar because hence that's where the name of the month came from. And thank you to all of the BonBon buddies over on Patreon for your support and the money that you send me. Thank you so much. If you're still here, use the words of the day, which might be the same one I just used there, in the comments. Score yourself some population points, and I'll be back tomorrow with another map in the What's Map series. Have a great day. See you soon.